Hey guys, here's a quick review of the Surface RT by Microsoft, and overall I'd say it's a great tablet. I also got the touch cover with this, so it's pretty nice, really thin as you can see here. Like compared to a finger, my fingers aren't really that fat, but it's really thin. And as I think the technical specifications say, it's around like 3 millimeters, so not bad at all. The tablet itself is pretty well built, as you can see when you close it. There's that there's a nice what do they call this? They call this the vapor mag coating, which feels really nice in the hand. It feels a little warmer than the iPad, but the thing I hate is, as you can see over here, it attracts a lot of fingerprints. So for that reason, it's not the best, but hey, whatever. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Other than that, it has a kickstand right over here. Is a notch for the kickstand. Let's turn the tablet over. And right over here, there's like a little notch for the kickstand where you can take that out. And then over here, there's the volume rockers. And then here's microphone jack and headphone jack. Like, it does both. Here's one speaker, and then here's the camera, and there's no flash or anything on this. And then on this side, over here, you have another speaker. Here's the micro HDMI, and here's your full-size USB port, which is really nice for tablet. And last but not least, here's also your charging connector, which is proprietary. I'm not really a fan of it because that means I can't use my own chargers for all my smartphones and my other devices, and I have to carry this one around. It does charge pretty fast though, so it's not that bad, and the battery life usually runs me down like 9 hours or something. So the battery life's not bad. And over here, there's a micro SD card slot. Let's see if I can show that right over here. There's a micro SD card slot, so not bad. Here, let's stand this up. And then when you open that, it should power the screen up, and here's the splash screen. Now, I've already logged in, so it'll just instantly go to the desktop screen for me. And as you can see, the desktop, like using touch, it's pretty, like, everything's really small. It's not that bad, but like, it's not the easiest experience, I'd say, compared to the Metro interface over here. The Metro interface is really nice. It just flies. You can either use the trackpad over here supports multi-touch, so you can use two-finger scrolling if you want, or you can obviously use the touchscreen to scroll through everything. Now, over here, here's the charms bar. Oh, oops. Here's the charms bar, and here you get your search, share, start, devices, and settings. And with devices, it just gives you what you can do. So, for example, do I have any Word documents or anything? Hold on a second. For example, let's open up IE really quickly, which is actually not that bad of a browser. Now, if I go to devices here, it should give me options to send to OneNote, then send to my printer, so I can just print this page out, which is really convenient. And the tablet supports pretty much most printers and stuff, which are running on Wi-Fi, and also supports some USB printers as well. So not bad at all. And so thus you could just print out all your documents from your tablet itself instead of having to use your laptop or your desktop to get those documents printed, which is pretty convenient. But what I'd say is, like, this device, it's not really a tablet. Like, I wouldn't say it's like this. I wouldn't use this really much of it as a tablet, but it kind of seems somewhere in between of a tablet and a laptop, and that's when stuff kind of falls apart. Because I mean, first of all, they have this desktop over here, which is completely useless other than these apps which Microsoft installed, and you can't install any third-party apps except from the Microsoft Store over here. So it's quite just annoying. It shouldn't be there. On the other hand, the Metro apps work pretty well. For example, here's the weather app, but the one problem I found with most of them is they just take too long to load. Like, here's the app. Once the app's loaded, it loads nice and smooth, but when it's not loaded, it just takes too long to load. For example, let's find another app here. Let's go to okay, let's open up Where's My Perry. Let's see how long that takes to load up. For this app, it wasn't that bad, but other times it just takes a long time. I think do I have the store load? Do I have the store loaded? No, yes I do. Okay, now if I try to reopen that store app, it takes about a good 5 to 10 seconds, which compared to something like Android, it's just quite pathetic. On Android, if you try to open the store up within a second, the app will open up, and on top of that, it'll already be like it'll already show content and stuff. While this just takes a little bit longer to do that, and just pretty much everything just feels a little slow. Like it's not like that thing, like it's done, bang done, bang done. No, rather on this you have a bit of a lag between like everything in general. USB support on this is pretty good, I'd say, because you can pretty much connect any device to it. I've connected USB mice and keyboards. I've also connected other things like Bluetooth headsets to this, which is not really USB, but whatever. It also connects well to those, and I've used those for Skype calls, which is really good for this. Like this tablet, the Skype calls pretty well. I've also used it with external hard disks and USB storage devices, and all of them work good. I also connected my phone to this, and surprisingly, that worked pretty well too. So overall, USB support is really nice on this device. But then again, that limited app store. I mean, let's go into the app store really quickly, and just right off the bat, you'll notice that a lot of the main games aren't there. Like for example, let's go to top page just so we can see the paid games. And if you look over here, Halo, Spartan Assault, that kind of stuff, that's an exclusive, that's why it's here. But like a lot of the games are just simply not here. Like we don't have The Walking Dead, Assault, or a lot of the other games Android has. And on top of that, the games are just simply overpriced. For example, this Angry Birds app here, let's just full screen that. It costs $3.49, which is just flat out too expensive. On the other platforms, like on iPad and stuff, it only costs $1.99 for that same exact app, and on Android you could even get it for 99 cents. Here's another game, Wreck-It Ralph, and as you can see right over here, the price is $4.99, which again is pretty ridiculous considering that on Android you can get it for 99 cents. So the pricing's just like ridiculous here. I mean, like this ad, like for example, here's another one, Temple and Brave, and this costs $3.49 as well. While on all the other platforms it costs 99 cents. And to make matters worse, right now it's saying that there's a 25 right over here. It says download for a 25% off limited time offer, and that just shows how overpriced these games are, because that just means the game's probably like more like $5 on regular days, which is just unacceptable. So that is the App Store. The main gripe I found is just the app selection is pretty small. There are a few nice apps, for example, like Photor, which is a good photo editing app, Multimedia 8, which is a good media playing app, Khan Academy, Skype. All pretty good. So there are some quality apps, but not even close to what Android and iOS has to offer. Now let's quickly go into IE, because this is probably where you might end up spending most of your time, considering that there aren't any apps for a lot of things. For example, Hulu and stuff, there are apps, but you can actually watch Hulu for free as if you were on a desktop using this tablet. loading the web page again takes a fair bit longer than a computer, but that's somewhat to be expected. But it does load, and once it's loaded, it's fairly smooth, which I found really nice about IE because surprisingly, it's just really smooth. That's the one good thing I can say about it. It doesn't have it doesn't even have even close to the number of features Chrome has. And another sad point is that you can't even install the add-ons for IE. Like, there are a few add-ons which you can download, but most of them are EXEs, so you can't download EXEs on this. So let's just watch something really quick. Let's see if this loads. And it does. As you can see, Hulu plays quite nicely. Now let's go on YouTube. Again, something like YouTube, it does work in full desktop mode, but it also comes at the sacrifice of speed. While on other platforms, you could just click the app and instantly it'd be there. Here, as you can see, it's still not completely done loading. Like, the top's still gone. I don't know why that is, but it's still not there. But it just takes a lot longer to load. But at least you get the nice features of the desktop where you can actually upload video straight from the tablet itself, as well as track some other things. Now let's go to something like The Verge. Oops, made a typo there. And while we're on the matter of typos, this touch cover, it's nice, but it's not the best. Like, you don't get that tactile feel like when you're pressing the keys. Like, you can just hold your fingers over and it won't click anything. But it's just not as good as a full-size keyboard, but since it's so thin, I think we can just neglect that. And the other thing is that it makes a lot of typos. Like, when you're typing really fast, you can't really type that fast on it. But it's better than, I'd say, the actual digital keyboard on the tablet itself. Now, The Verge is a pretty complicated website with a lot of, it's pretty demanding. But as you can see, it's taken a decent amount of time, and it's finally loaded. It seems a little bit laggy, but I think that's because I'm using the keyboard. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Again, really smooth. And pinch to zoom. It takes a little while for the text to clear up. But even with the low pixel density, normally since you're sitting on a desk, you won't really notice it that much because the device is far away, that you won't really be able to see many pixels. That saying, you'll still be able to see some pixels occasionally. I forgot to go over the specifications of this tablet, but it supports a quad-core NVIDIA Tegra 3 processor, pretty much the same thing as the Nexus 7, and it has 2 gigabytes of RAM. The model I have is 32 gigabytes, but you can also get in 64 gigabytes, but I wouldn't recommend it since it comes with a micro SD card slot. But when you after you install all the updates and stuff, you're left with only like 15 gigabytes, which again, it's a huge gripe of the system, is that it's just inefficient in what it has. I mean, why does a mobile operating system need 15 gigabytes? It's quite ridiculous. So yeah, and yeah, I already went over the ports on the device and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just the 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is quite nice. Okay, guys, the app switching on this is pretty nice. As you can see, scrolling through the apps is no problem at all. It holds most of them in memory. So, and then if you pull this app out, so you can actually see it's still running there. So that's nice. If you pull it out and then you pop it back, you can actually, well, yeah. I don't know if this will work in split screen. Pretty sure it won't. Yeah, not working. But whatever. So you can actually take 2 apps. That's how you close an app. You just swipe straight down. And here, let's get not this. Let's get this, and let's take, yes, this should work. Okay, here's that, and okay, there. You can snap through two frames together with 2575 screen real estate. What they're launching with Windows 8.1, which will be a free update for this tablet, will be 50/50. So you can just put it right in the middle, and it'll split the apps in half, which is significantly better than this, I'd say. Again, quite nice. The multitasking is pretty easy on this. Now, if you swipe in and swipe out, it'll give you all the apps running in the background, which is quite neat. And as a whole, this is pretty much a gesture-based operating system. Like, for example, if we go to a weather app, and if you swipe up, you should get a whole menu. You swipe from the side, you get this, and if you go to settings, you can also get settings for the app as well, which is nice. On this side, again, it's the multitasking, and you can just do that. Another nice thing is that, as I said before, you can go on desktop sites. You can go on Spotify.com and stuff, and play video music straight from this without a problem. Right now I'm not logged in, but I've done it before, so I know it works. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. One thing I'd like to add is that the cameras on this aren't the best. The front-facing camera is good enough for video chats, but the nice thing they've done is that when you put it on a desk, it's angled so that it looks like your face directly. So because of that, it gives you the right angle. So it's good for video chatting. The back camera is I don't know why they really put it on there. I guess to show the surroundings if you want to show that in a video chat, but it's just really bad. It has a 1 megapixel resolution for stills and 720p for video, but the video just comes out grainy and a little blurry in my opinion. So it's not really that good. Okay, guys. I know this video is a bit long, but yeah, I think I've covered everything. As I've showed you, here's the Office suite. It also comes with built-in mail apps, calendar apps, social networking apps, Mail, SkyDrive, Internet Explorer, and Store. And one nice thing Microsoft's added is that they've given you the ability to uninstall pretty much any app you want. So that's an improvement over something like that's an improvement compared to iOS and Android in that respect. And if you just click the home button on here, you can go to the last app. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and show that you appreciate this video and all the time and effort I put into it. Thanks, guys, and see you next time.